sorry. I'm not really sure what happened. Apparently you guys could still hear us.
We got 0 comments after you guys said
nothing
happened.
at all.
It's gone. Then we called Tanner, and then Tanner
and
said
you heard that conversation,
which I think was absolutely hysterical.
So there's that.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry. I had no idea we were live, of course, but I didn't know, and I was like, let's just call Tanner. But guys, we're back, and that's okay.
And we're ready to finish our project.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Sorry about all that.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick recap of the Design Space stuff. And then just kind of pick up where we left off for you guys. I'm so sorry, really. What a nightmare, but what it is. It's real life.
Just tech problems. Problems. Oh, it was hilarious hearing Tanner say, dang it. Listen, it's just what happens, you know.
I just text my husband who watches all the time, and I was like, oh my gosh, did we say anything horrible? No bad words, hopefully.
No, we are. If so, that'd be as real as it gets.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I have these hearts put in here that I have sliced out. We went to Google Images, screenshotted a shot of the maps, and then we sliced. We put a heart on top of that image after we uploaded it into Design Space, and we sliced to create these 2 hearts that we have. If you weren't here with us before, this quote, side by side, miles apart, sisters will always be connected by heart, is one file. It's one Maker's Gonna Learn file that we have sliced so that it is in 2 separate parts. And then this fun little zippy line is also one of our files. So all of those are placed where we want them. They're sized appropriately. And then I am going to... well, I thought it was. It won't let me...
shift.
That's what I'm trying, friend. There we go. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm going to select all 3 of these layers and weld them together so that when I go to cut it out on the vinyl, it will cut it all together as one piece. And the spacing and sizing and all that stuff will be exactly where I want when I transfer it over onto my cardstock. So I'm going to get rid of this layer because I don't want to cut it. And I'm going to get rid of this layer for the same reason. And then I'm going to hit Make It. So you'll see it's on 2 separate mats here. The first mat is our print and cut. We are ready to go ahead and do that. The second mat, I'll just go ahead and let you see, is our black vinyl. So let's press continue here. I have already printed it, so I'm going to press I've already printed. Let's see here. Rachel, if you want to take it and go ahead and select our craft board.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just because I can't really see. Oh, it's right there. So we are using craft board for the hearts. I like how thick it is. It stands out from our project, so it looks pretty cool. So that's what we've chosen.
Where he running to?
Forgot our light grid mat.
Becca, oh, I love it. She's running, guys. Run, Becca, run.
I forgot my light grit mat, guys. I'm so sorry. So we're going to put this craft board on our light grit mat. And then stick it in our maker.
I'm switching the camera to you, dear.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Oh my goodness, guys. What a day. Fun times. Okay, so if you haven't done print and cut before, I don't know if you can see or not, but our print image had a black box around it, as you can see on the mat, and those are called registration lines. And it might be doing it now. There's a light on the maker there. It is reading those registration lines so that it can tell where the image is, and it's going to cut it according to where the registration marks are. So it's pretty cool. Do we have any questions? Any comments?
No, sorry. I'm trying to tame more beasts on YouTube. But no, everybody's good. We're good.
Perfect. Just an FYI, the majority of the project is gone from YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately, we had to can that because
I
couldn't
think
get it back.
Apparently, Becca, when we hit like stop, it created a whole new one. It's a big whole mess, of course. So I'm gonna allow that one to go back on YouTube so that you guys can see the first half later on. And there was one created with just my phone conversation with Tanner that we do need to take off. So we'll get it worked out, guys. So you guys can see the whole thing. Don't you worry.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Absolutely. And Becca, we did have a question on the other one.
Yeah.
Why we chose to do adhesive vinyl and not write it ourselves. Which, that was a funny comment to me because my handwriting is awful.
If your handwriting is amazing and you can I have okay handwriting, but I don't feel like I can consistently make the sizing and spacing and all of that stuff look this good. So, I mean, if you're a hand letterer or letter artist or whatever, absolutely do that. I think it's amazing. You could also print then cut this if you wanted to. We just chose this because we like in person. You can't tell on camera, but in person, it's a matte look, and so it gives a different look. It just looks pretty neat. This is finished cutting, so I'm going to unload this mat and just take it off. I love craft board. It cuts so well. It's very sturdy. It looks really neat. So we are ready to cut the vinyl, Rachel.
And yes, Miss Donna, we did just print cardstock with our printer for those little hearts.
This is actually craft board, but you can totally use
you can totally use that.
110 pound or something.
And we actually are out of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So all we did was we got our paper trimmer and trimmed it to 8.5 by 11 with our 12 by 12 cardstock, and just threw that craft board and threw it in the printer. So
Rachel, how big's my image over there?
Your image, let me let you know. Let me check for you. It looks like you could cut from about 9 to 7.5.
9 to 7.5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use my precision knife and just cut off the extra that I don't need in here. That way I can save this for another project and I'm not wasting it all. You can cut that right on the mat. Do be careful. If you use too much pressure, you will cut through your mat. I've never done that, but we have some He-Man women or something super strong and they're able to do that. So, like I said, you can do it right on the mat if you want to. So we've got that standard grit mat loaded. And you already selected vinyl, Rachel?
No, I did not.
Okay. Rachel's going to select the material for us.
You want me to give you default pressure?
Do default, yes.
Default, okay.
Thank you. Don't do fast mode because it's got all that
I didn't think
fun
so.
stuff. Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. Yeah. You know I don't love fast mode.
It's got those intricate tails and stuff on it. So if you guys haven't used fast mode, sometimes if you're using a font that's cursive or has tails on it or something like that, it can not necessarily do very well with it. I am going, while that's cutting out, I'm going to go ahead and cut our back piece of cardstock to fit this project. This is a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock and I want it to be 8 by 10.
And I'm going to switch the camera down there so they can see what you're doing.
Sure.
And Miss Pat, when Becca is looking up and over a little bit, she actually has an awesome screen over there next to her where she can read all these comments.
Yes.
So she can feel a little more interactive with the video. So if you see her looking up or anything like that, she's reading all your wonderful comments.
Okay, so we wanted this 8 by 10. Is this 2 inches, Rachel? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There's that. If you guys don't have one of these are super fun. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know. I used mine for a while and I didn't know that this feature was there so that you can pull it out and measure it this way too. I can't believe I just told you that, honestly.
It's handy.
But just being frank.
No, that's fun. I learn stuff all the time.
Okay, so now we have our 8x10 piece of cardstock, and it is ready whenever our maker finishes up.
And guys, we're just using 651 vinyl today. This is not Cricut brand. We do buy our bulk 651 vinyl.
I can go ahead and show you. This is the frame that we're using as well. I think we just got this for Michael's. It's just an 8x10 frame. I don't know. There's the tag on it. We bought it so long ago, I honestly am not sure where it's from. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and pry these up.
And Becca, Megan wants to know where the hearts are, or what the hearts are made of.
Yeah, the hearts are made out of craft board. You can definitely use like a thick cardstock if you want to, but we chose craft board.
Yep, we just printed them. On an inkjet printer, you cannot use laser printers with this particular print that cut.
So true. Okay, so this has glass in it. I don't necessarily want the glass because you really want to be able to see the textures and the 3D effect that this has. So I'm not going to use the glass, and I'm not going to use the matte. So I'll just place them to the side. And we'll put all this in just a second. I'm just trying to get this prepared for you guys because I know you waited for a while for us. I'm so sorry about that.
Hey, thanks for sticking with us, though.
For sure.
And Becca mentioned this on the other live, but this is a project that any of our amazing members can do. For Makers Gonna Learn, you do not have to be a yearly member to use this because we're not using fonts today.
Yeah.
But you absolutely could if you wanted to. You can use this. We were talking about it. Instead of having it say sisters, you could say mother, daughter, best friends, anything like that. If you have that yearly membership that you get access with those fonts, then you can totally do that.
Yeah, so you would just slice out where it says sisters and then use whatever font, you know, a not comparable, but complementing font.
Yeah.
And just put in whatever word there that you want, for sure. Anyway, super cute. While that's cutting, Rachel, if we want to, we can go over to our website and go ahead and show them a little bit about our lovely, lovely membership.
Sounds good to me. You know I love doing that.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So, we do have, our membership is available as monthly members, as a 6-month membership. Ooh, we just got finished cutting, but I'm going to go ahead and go through with this. A 6-month membership or a yearly membership. The yearly membership is definitely, hands down, our best value. Not only is the breakdown cheaper per month, but you also get these awesome features. You get over 250 fonts with new fonts each month. You get a free commercial license, which means that you can sell anything that you make with our fonts and files, up to 500 of those. So if you guys are into crafting and selling, into craft shows, have your own little Instagram shops and things like that you're selling with, that commercial license will enable you to do that legally. We also have 3 free online classes with that year membership. And I will break that down for you in just a second and show you what those 3 courses are. Here is a side-by-side breakdown. If you just wanted to be a monthly member, if you weren't interested in those fonts and the course and the commercial license, which honestly is pretty amazing. But if you just wanted to try it out, you could do monthly. Ooh, my goodness. Monthly for $19.99, 6 months, and the breakdown is $17.99, or your 12-month breakdown is $15.99. Now it's billed annually, so it's $191.88 one time a year, and that breakdown ended up like saving you 3 months worth of memberships. So in addition to the new fonts every month, we also get new files every month. We do have a Maker's Choice launch every month. So anytime that you guys are wanting like baseball related files or work related files or sayings or whatever, just hop onto our Facebook page, find one of our threads where our members are requesting files, and put those ideas on there. We love to hear those ideas. So we also do have the exclusive Facebook group. You can see there that Facebook group is such an awesome tool for you guys.
It's like a family.
Yeah.
It's awesome over there. And they're all crafty. We're all crafty. So we all build each other up and talk about, our projects and ask a bunch of crafty questions. And you guys make it great. We could just be talking in there and have a bunch of people in there and it'd be all right, but you guys definitely make it great.
Yeah, for sure. The community is honestly worth the membership in itself, I believe, just because how awesome everybody there is. I've not seen one negative thing, honestly. Even when people are trying to understand what another member is saying, and it's kind of it's frustrating because you can't really understand. Everyone is just so nice and cordial about it.
They are.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You all are so sweet.
Yeah. And then we do have the full project tutorials. In addition to all of that, it just keeps going, Rachel. We keep giving.
Guys, we're giving you guys everything.
Yeah. We have these awesome Cricut printable guides. We have just the Cricut printable guide. We have an iOS. So if you use your phone or iPad, then we have a guide for that. We have what are the other ones? We have...
You got this, Becca.
Yeah.
You know this.
Oh my goodness.
You know
it's
this.
left me, Rachel, but we'll go up and find it in just a moment. So here is another breakdown of each specific thing that is offered with our membership.
I'm a visual learner, so
Yep.
all these visual things help me out.
So good. These are the 3 courses I was talking about. So we have the Cricut Maker Design Space course, the Breaking Down Design Space course, and the Build a Business Through Die Cutting course. These are all great courses. We have testimony after testimony of people specifically talking about our Build a Business Through Die Cutting course, about how it really helped them in kind of creating guidelines and a game plan for how they were going to create their business. So it's a fantastic tool, free to yearly members. And then this is a breakdown, another visual breakdown.
Yes.
I get the impression that most crafters are visual people.
I think so.
So
I'm
think
a very visual person.
Yeah. I mean,
sure.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
I don't think you are either. I don't think you are.
Okay, so this is also, I keep clicking things, Rachel.
That's okay.
It's because I want you to go to our membership page and purchase our membership.
Check it out, guys. Check out.
It's not a coincidence. Anyway, so this is also a breakdown from that. Okay. Is this our Maker's Gonna Learn Home? Yes, it is. If you guys are members, and you're having trouble finding the resources, you're having trouble finding the iOS guides and stuff like that, make sure you're logged in, first of all, to makersgonnalearn.com. And then you'll go up here to your right-hand corner and press Dashboard. Once you push Dashboard, you can go right here where it says Member Resources. And that's where your Cricut printable guide, your MGL printable guide, your collection PDFs, and your Brother Scan and Cut, all of those guides that you might need to reference are available for you there. They are in PDF format. So you can print them off, you can keep them on your phone, you can keep them on your tablet, you can put them on your computer, whatever is easier for you to access and reference, that is definitely available for you. So, does anybody have any questions about the membership?
Everyone seems to be doing great, Becca.
Okay, fantastic. So, let's go back here. We are ready to weed this.
Becca's so excited about it, I just know
I'm so excited. Guys, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great, Becca. You're never good at something when you don't do it often.
That's true, Rachel. Maybe I should do a monthly challenge, 20 projects with just regular
vinyl. You better burnish, girl.
Yeah, oh, you're right. This is why I don't like it.
You have to remember to do too many things.
I'm glad you said it.
The prep work is too much.
I would have remembered it once I tried to pull it up. Okay, so I'm burnishing because Rachel told me to. And because she's right.
Just bossing everybody around.
Yeah. Where's my pen tool?
It's in there somewhere.
There we go. So this pen tool actually is really good for regular vinyl because regular vinyl is thinner and this tool is so fine pointed that I feel like it helps you pick it up easier. What do you think, Rachel?
I totally agree with you. I think so. And this is going to be very painstaking for Becca to make sure that all her letters are there. She's going to be going very, very slow. And I see a question here. Someone wanted to ask the question again. Let me see if I can find it here. It was Miss Georgie. Oh, and I don't know the answer to this, Becca, and you might not either, and that's totally fine.
Okay.
How do you screenshot from a PC and save as a JPEG?
Okay, so...
Talking about, like, the hearts, you know.
Yeah, there is a tool. It's called... I've not used a PC in forever, but there actually is a tool. It's under your start menu, and it's like... It has this little crop-looking emblem, and it's super easy to do. Just Google it, and I'm sure there's a video to show you how to do that. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely can. Woo!
Good catch, Becca.
Yeah.
That's why you got to go slow, everybody. You got to go slow. Becca's making this look very easy.
Oh, no. Okay. It left me, but I'm going to get my tweezers out here.
Just your Y?
Yeah, my Y.
Hey, you got this.
I do. I've got it. We got him.
Oh, snippet.
Yeah, snippet. Yeah.
Snippet. See, everybody knows. I've only ever used Mac. Yeah, that's all I've ever used. That's it. I started working here, got me a Mac, and that was it. Take your time, Becca.
Oh, although, Rachel, I will tell you, I think, like, the command for actually screenshotting on a Mac, it seems odd to me.
The Command Shift...
Command Shift 4. Like, snippet is so much easier. You just click it and then...
Yeah. Well, Command Shift 3, you can choose what you want. Like, you can size it yourself, but...
Right.
I do definitely get that. I love being able to screenshot things.
Okay, Rachel, you're totally right about this pen tool.
Yeah. And see, I use both. I like to use my weeder and my pen tool, but my pen tool is amazing for little things. And Becca, I was the exact same way. I was not sold on it. Tanner used it and he said, you're really going to like it. I did not love it.
Well, you want to know why I think I haven't liked it? It's because I normally use HTV. And from where it's thicker, I think it's harder. It doesn't come up as easily with this.
But with that vinyl.
Yeah, with this vinyl.
She works.
It's the way you should do it.
She works. I agree. I think it works great. And it's easy to use and it comes with a lifetime warranty, you know, so you can accidentally bust it up and things like that. And
yeah, guys, I think there is a link to this. You might want to grab one.
Yeah, there totally is. Let me throw you down a link for the pen tool.
I'm
not
a
even
believer.
Promoting our own products here, whatever. Hey, that's cool. Get your pen tool. It's a good one.
Guys, this is so much quicker than I thought it was going to be.
I love it when Becca is happy when she does things
Yeah,
like
well,
this.
I haven't got my transfer tape out yet, so we shouldn't do like a victory dance quite yet.
And the thing about this transfer tape, guys, is you got to be so gentle because we're applying this on a paper. So if you grab out your Cricut standard, transfer tape, it could really damage your project, your paper there. So you have to be so delicate with it, which is why we chose to do our masking paper transfer tape. The link for that is also in the description below. But you got to be careful. You really do. You don't need to burnish too much or things like that. There's a lot of things that you need to do. Let me see. We have a question here.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I have a roller. Can that be used to burnish? Well, first off, Miss Marianne, it is called burnish with a B. So you burnish. And also, I think you might be talking about a brayer. You can use that if you want to. It's just not as concentrated as using like a scraper tool or something like that. But I'm sure it would do the job if you didn't have anything else around. That's a pretty good question. If you have like a used up gift card from somewhere, that can work fine too.
Yeah, or a credit card.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Honestly,
you
like
use a brayer.
a bone folder would be fine too.
Yeah, just something harder and flat or, thin. Something like that.
Okay, so if you have never used this paper transfer tape, guys, it is such a game changer. When I started crafting with my Cricut, I am very much bigger is better, stronger is better type person. So, of course, not knowing anything about cricketing and all of that fun stuff, I went and bought the strong transfer tape. Yeah. Oh, gosh, Rachel. It's horrible. Like, I ended up putting on my carpet and shirt and everything to try to get some of the tackiness off of it. And then it was still miserable. This is a game changer. Okay, so I'm burnishing again. Giving it a light rub over. And then I'm going to remove it from my mat.
And that's a great tip. See how she's doing that, guys? She's removing her mat from her material instead of vice versa. That way you really don't mess anything up.
Yeah, if I pulled it right off my mat, it's likely going to roll. And then it's going to kind of move the vinyl around. It makes it really awkward. Now I'm going to burnish from the back. I'm talking myself through this, guys, because I hate it so badly. I'm hoping that Jesus is rewarding me for that horrible thing.
Oh, yes.
You know, that we just went through with the live, and that this is going to come off really, really easily. Okay, so we're going to just gently pull off the back.
And give it a good tap, too, Becca. Like, make sure you're peeling it, like, good. Like, make sure you bend the backing to where you're peeling it like back instead of up.
Okay, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay, and you can see it is kind of wanting to stick. So what I'm going to do is just take my tool, and as I pull it, oh, this isn't going badly.
And if it does, Becca, another great tip is you can lay the transfer tape down around the area that's giving you trouble and give it a good concentrated burnish, like kind of scrape it really hard in one spot right there. But it looks like you're doing great.
Getting there, that the dot on my eye wants to, ooh, he want to come up. Oh my goodness, just stay there, buddy. He don't want to stay there.
A little dot on that eye.
Well, do I have it flipped?
No, I don't. Every time.
I don't have it flipped. Guys, this is just part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, these little hearts are cute. Have you seen the dots on the eyes and stuff?
Yeah, they're cute. They're little hearts. And Laura, go in our description below. Open up that description. You will see you'll see the link for it. It'll say masking paper transfer tape.
Yeah, how many yards is it, Rachel?
I think it's 100 feet, so whatever 100 feet.
Yeah, we'll put it this way, guys. We do a lot of crafting, so we use a lot of transfer tape. And was it a year? We had ours for a year?
Yeah, something like that.
Guys, you just have to go so slow with this. I'm so sorry. But it kind of gives you... There's no way around it, I don't think. Rachel, is there?
No. Just like I said, maybe you could try that burnish method too.
Yeah, I'm going to do that in just a second. If you're an impatient person like me,
and
I think maybe this is why I hate it so bad.
We're all very
impatient. Because I'm so impatient.
Just give it right there in the little area. Yes, just like that. Give it a good little scrape. It'll usually help it if it's a little more concentrated. Go, Becca. There you go. See? Look.
Friends. Well, and the backing wants to stick to it. Like, it's like it's cut through too deep. That's okay. We can't win. We were doing a leather project earlier, and it's like it didn't want to cut deep enough on that leather project, and now...
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, we weren't even using that blade. What were we
doing? Oh, I tried. I tried
you?
Just about everything with that guy, yeah. Yeah, Marianne said, girls, I too use strong transfer tape, and it was horrible.
Oh.
Listen, that is for very specific projects that I have found zero of.
I was going to say, what are they, Rachel? I would love to know.
I've not found any. But
yeah, ladies, what do you use strong tape for?
So I feel like it's for a reason, but I've never found the reason.
Yeah. So I had this one piece because I finally got it to where it wasn't super, super tacky. I swear I used that piece for, it had to have been like over 20 projects.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then Tanner says to me, because this was before I was working here, well, don't use that. And then he told me about this stuff. I'm like, well, maybe I should have watched videos way before I started working here.
You should have watched our videos.
That's what I meant, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Because you guys sing its praises all the time.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Guys, we're almost there, I think.
Becca is mastering vinyl today. You guys are watching history make what do you say?
History in the making here.
Yes.
But I will tell you,
Words are
if
hard.
my next live has regular vinyl, I might show up. Oh, I might not show up.
Oh, she wouldn't be here. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I'll be sick that day.
She's gonna be sick. Okay.
I'm just kidding, guys.
I'll take one for the team.
I'll do whatever I'm asked to do.
I had her okay this. She could have been like, Rachel, no, it ain't happening.
Yeah,
I would
I
have been
did
like,
okay.
okay, that's okay. That's fine. It's not like we're slave driving her. Well, we kind of are. But, you know, Becca, are you cool with this? Sure, that's fine.
Guys,
I didn't even think to.
Look at that.
She's done.
Woohoo!
You're done, Becca.
You guys are troopers if you stuck through that with me.
And Becca, they were being so sweet too. Go, Becca. We're all behind you. You are the boss of that vinyl.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
No
we
need
need a
to be
shirt.
sorry.
I'm the boss of the vinyl.
Yes. Becca is the boss of the vinyl.
How funny. Okay, so I'm going to put this on. This is a little hard to see, guys, because the paper that I've chosen is dark, and so is my vinyl. So I'm hoping this is lining up good. Give me just a second here.
Take your time. You gotta pay attention, you know, and then
I think
with
we're
this
good.
paper being so thin, you just gotta be careful when you burnish and everything like that for everyone watching.
Okay, so I'm burnishing again. I'm happy with my placement, and I'm going to burnish again. Guys, because I'm using this cardstock, and Rachel has already mentioned it, but I just want to reiterate, it's so important to use a tape that's like this and not super, super tacky. Because can you imagine putting that strong grip on here, and then it would literally just rip the top of the cardstock off. It would not work well.
If that. I mean, that stuff is ridiculous. And things like this that you know you're going to be putting on paper, and we all know paper is very delicate, you have to make sacrifices to make yourself have a good project. So you might have taken that process of, you know, having to take a lot of time to take the backing off that vinyl as a lose-lose situation, but it's the situation that gets us here to this beautiful result, you know.
So guys, you saw how easy that came off. That is definitely a win.
And it was worth it, because what if Becca said like you had used strong grip transfer tape or something?
Yeah.
You would have done all that work and then had a craft fail for sure.
So I'm going to position these here. You can use tape or an ATG gun or whatever you would like. We did use these double-sided adhesive squares because it gives it a really cool 3D effect. So let's just put that on there. Of course, mine doesn't want to cut. That's okay.
I like the dimension that those give.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Those guys.
And if you don't have fingernails, I don't know how you get those off.
I don't know either.
Okay, so you could put them up right here. I don't really love that look. I like that this is sort of underneath so that it looks intentional, like you've actually arrived. I can't tell if I'm even or not, Rachel.
It looks great to me.
Okay. So we've got that down, and I'm going to pull it up here. You can see how...
Look at that dimension.
Yeah, you have that dimension there. And honestly, if you wanted even more dimension, you could stack two of those together. So I've already removed the glass from this. This is ready for me. If I've cut this correctly, it will go right in. Put my backing on there. Put those little brad thingies down. And we are done.
Look how cute.
So fun. Guys, we made it. You guys stuck through with us. This is just... You guys are the best. Seriously, you're the best.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, for real. For real. Are there any questions about this project?
Let me look.
Rachel, can you drop the link for the she meant G, ATG gun?
Just did.
Bam. Yes, Miss Toffolato. I did it. Woo. Woohoo.
Becca got it. Becca, okay, I'm switching it back to you.
Okay.
How do we feel about vinyl now? Huh?
As I'm going to be honest, I still hate regular vinyl.
Okay, okay.
Weighting it is better. Weighting it is better.
Good.
Taking it off with that transfer tape was really easy, but for whatever reason, taking the backing off is just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. It's not nearly as relaxing as weeding some good old-fashioned HTV.
No, but I will say this pen tool is a game changer for sure. Because this is my favorite tool. I don't know if you can see it or not. To weed
It's
with
just the
in
poker
general.
tool.
Rachel hates it.
I hate using that thing.
But I'll definitely use that again. I will. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh yes, Heather, you make it for your sister. She'll love it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute.
My sister basically lives in my backyard, so I can't really make her one.
I can make mine. My sister lives in Maryville, about an hour and a half away. So I can make one for her.
You totally can. I thought about making them for my cousins. I have twin cousins who are identical.
Oh my gosh, you have twin cousins too?
I have 2 sets of twin
Good
cousins.
Lord.
Yeah.
What is with your family?
Twins do run in families. FYI, if you've heard that they don't, it's a lie.
Well, there's 3 of them now. 3
Yeah,
sets that I've heard of. Gosh, Becca.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3. Anyway, that's why I adopted and didn't have children, because I was afraid I would have twins. That's a lie, actually. It's a lie, but it's a perk.
I don't want twins.
It's a perk. For sure. All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Wow. What a live. This has been an eventful day.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys were alongside of me for it. Or
You
with
guys,
it.
yeah.
Encouraging me. You were amazing.
You guys will not ever see that video of our conversation with Tanner again. So those of you
I
that got to
fully
witness
intend to listen to it, though.
So those of you that got to listen to it, I hope that you remember it forever, because it was so embarrassing, but hilarious. And that's just
You're a privileged few.
Yes, you're the privileged few. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. And take these tips and tricks and make them your own.